Welcome everyone to Peel the Onion podcast. I am blessed to have my best friend here today, Isabella Giannasca, who works as a postpartum doula supporting women along their pregnancy journeys and after birth, but also deeply passionate about helping women full stop, really. But thank you for being here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Oh, such a pleasure. We've been planting this seed for a while.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So to start, I would love for you to share your journey in becoming a doula, knowing you've tried out different things on your path very quickly and rapidly, really. You studied completely different things at uni, and then after you fell pregnant, the whole world changed. So I'd love to hear how you've started to peel your onion and gain more clarity of what was really true to you and your mission.
Yeah, wow, what a question. Where do we begin? Obviously without going through my whole timeline. But yeah, that's really beautiful to hear that back. Because I tried out so many different things, and I think I actually held a bit of judgment for myself because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I think I held actually a lot of levity to my career being my purpose. And so I was always questioning, the direction. But it's actually beautiful to hear that question back now and reflect, because it led me to where I am today, and to try different things and actually realize there's not one thing, that actually there's so many parts of me and that can be shown in so many different ways. So I think when I fell pregnant, I went through this journey of kind of acceptance, which was rough at the beginning because it was this first point of realization of like, wow, like the way that I was living previously wasn't serving me. And so as I was growing this baby, it allowed me to just pause and really feel into the direction that I wanted to go and how I wanted to live my life moving forward. And so I dove into research and about birth and after birth.
And jumping in there with acceptance of
me, like of
who you are,
of who I am, and coming from a place of compassion rather than judgment. And realizing, deep listening and pause, right? Which, we'll get into more of that postpartum too, because that came up quite a bit. But
definitely.
I realized I actually had a lot of trust in birth, but this world after postpartum, it was kind of non-existent, or at least for me, I didn't really know so much about it. And coming into my degree and studying, everything just aligned. I came across Ayurveda, was really interested in Ayurveda. This course came up, and the week after it went on sale, and I was like, it's a sign. And I think at this point I was 7 months pregnant, so I dove into this course, and that's really when it all began.
And obviously carrying a child, birthing a new you, right, in pregnancy, and I'm on that journey now.
Itself.
Of the unfolding of this new identity, and a lot of reflections, questions, what still serves, what doesn't. It sounds like that was clear on your journey, but you're also aware of that. And would you say you made space to recognize the changes that were happening? Because I have seen, like, it depends on the person and where they're at and how much they want to be in tune with what's changing within and outside. It sounds like it was pivotal for you on your journey with career and becoming a mum.
Very pivotal. I think I mean, hindsight's a beautiful thing. I think I look back now and I'm like, oh, I could have had more presents, could have done more of this, could have done more of that.
Yeah, we all learn like that.
But as you said, I think that was like the point where it was like, okay, I actually need to take a breath, take a moment. And we actually were living with my parents at the time, so I think this actually gave me the opportunity to do less, because a lot of other things within the home were taken care of by my mum, bless her. So I was able to step into that internal space, right, and have a bit more opportunity to be like, oh, where can we go? Let's explore a bit.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hovering over that, I know I'm fully in it now. And I feel like other pregnant mamas will be listening in, and when you were in that journey of unfolding and becoming, like what were the key challenges for you, and where you are now, like how you can weave that in, and how you are weaving that in what you're doing as your wave service to women?
Yes. Well, I think a major thing that came up was rest, like pause, finding the pause. And that was one of the biggest challenges, I think, when I fell pregnant, but then after postpartum, because our world is unfortunately not designed for us to slow. So we have to really consciously choose that for ourselves, because we still can, but we have to go against the norm or the way that things have been done, and also breaking your own patterns of having that being the comfortable thing, because it's something that we are so used to doing, just do and keep going. So that's something that I really try to weave now, especially postpartum, because it is so vital to rest and to pause, because that allows us to be vital moving on into the rest of our lives. So that's something that I really focus on. And that it sounds like something so simple, but it's actually not.
No.
And depends on the support that you have around you. Also your own ability to speak up and ask for help. That's something that I had a big challenge with during both pregnancy and postpartum. So that's something that I'm really passionate about. And something that I see in a lot of women that can be and feel sticky and challenging to do. So and
before we started recording, we were speaking about boundaries. Because I feel, reflecting on, not that it's linear and it happens this way for all women, but the journey to become more empowered in your truth and speak up in general, but particularly in the context of being pregnant. I feel the people-pleasing tendencies part of a big block with that, and recognizing where you're inauthentic. Like for me personally, like what environments, like spending time writing to myself, alright, my body felt really tense there, and then for example, I realised I was being quite fake and laughing when I didn't want to laugh. That was a big one.
I think we've all been there.
Oh my god, I used to do that so much. Just agree because everyone else was agreeing, but like it was draining to agree.
Wait a minute.
And then obviously once you leave an interaction, if we're focused on relationships, you just notice if you're energized or drained. But I found sometimes on that you can be energized if you're like, depending on the role, like if I'm helping someone, I get energy, but then I realize it's not sustainable. You know what I mean? But when there's a true divine relationship, still on that topic of relationship, you can't explain it, you fuel each other. Like it feels long lasting. And you walk away and like this sun has come out of nowhere.
It's like an injection of
creativity. So coming back
Yeah.
to recognizing the blocks of not speaking up as a woman, I personally find the people pleasing is a big one for a lot of us that's shared. Would you agree?
100%. And almost, I mean, in my experience anyway, we all have a different journey. But I think coming back to when you fall pregnant, and it may happen at different seasons of our life, it was almost, I did a post about this, it like hits you in the face and it's almost like you can't ignore it anymore. And maybe it was something that you used to do just, and that's fine with no judgment.
No.
But now it's like, okay, actually, this can't go on, it's not sustainable. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, it's like when you carry, and if the soul's ready, right?
Yes.
When you know there's a bubba growing in you, and that every emotion that you feel, thoughts, is influencing bub and their development and how you want to be as a mum as well. It's like, it helps you just get your discerning sword out. Well, for me it has. At a whole new level.
Literally, yeah. And because you were
primal, hey?
Well, it's a way of protecting in a way. But then I feel like also ancestrally, it's like you take a minute to be like, do I want to keep carrying this forward? Like,
oh my God.
No, I do not.
Yeah, and I find that's become really clear, like healing the red thread with Jane Hardwick Collins' work, because I'm looking at a red item.
It's one behind you too.
Bob just kicked.
Oh.
Yeah, realizing how like magnified that becomes when you're wanting to go there, and I feel so proud that I have been doing that and clearing timelines of actually like this. I love this part of mothering from my mother, but I don't love this part, and I'm gonna consciously see when that comes up in me because I come from my mother. I feel like I used to try to be a bit ignorant about it and think I wasn't like that, but when you're in a marriage and relationship and very deep, loving mirrors, for me it's quite obvious when it comes up.
Oh, wait a minute.
And a beautiful technique I've learned through one of my amazing healers, Zora, who you've met, a shamanic quantum healer. She helped me just like breathe, literally using my breath to just imagine it dissolve, like, or even burst the pattern from whether it's my father or my mother, and then I just see it, and then it goes into dust, and then I send it to Mother Earth, and I've been doing that, and it feels
stunning,
so powerful. But then I've also, on an even more personal note, the challenges of when energy is projected at you, because on this journey of being pregnant, and you're definitely an advocate for it in your work, it's like how to help women stay empowered, but also learn the energy hygiene or strategies to keep that protected. Because there's layers.
Keep your container safe.
It's one thing to say you're empowered, but then like, what are the things that are helping you stay empowered? Yes, people pleasing, noticing, but what else? Like, what's your rituals? What's
keeping you safe in a way, like, and authentic to yourself, because you're always going to have external, right? Especially from family. God bless our family, they mean by love, but sometimes it's unsolicited, and if we are not maintaining our vehicle, let's say, and that strength in our own self and what feels right and true for us, then it's like foundation. You can wobble. Which is easier said than done, right?
100%.
But deeply passionate, because, and that's the other thing, like, what an honouring, and I love hearing your personal story too, because what an honouring, you have to be conscious to be able to make those choices and keep up your hygiene and do the things that feel right to you. Not everyone is, has that same strength to be able to do that and courage, because the fear's still there, of course.
Or the easy way, comfort zone.
Yeah,
it's funny, I was chatting with Sam, my husband, last night, and it was one of his self-care routines that he's just dropped off. And with curiosity, I was like, wow, like it's amazing you didn't think of bringing that back naturally if you can't breathe, for instance, properly at night. Like rinsing out his sinuses, let's say.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a moment of, wow, like straight away I would do something about it once I recalibrate. But again, we all move at different paces and there's no right or wrong.
No. And also that comes back to what we were talking about. It's like if we don't give ourselves the space, you get caught up in your day-to-day movements and it's like,
energy's around, pressure, Yeah.
So let's just do less, be more.
And with your postpartum,
Yeah.
because I know obviously that's your area of passion.
Yeah.
But what have you noticed that with women who haven't listened enough to their bodies in that period of recovery after growing a baby for 9 months and then giving birth and then kind of wanting to get straight back into
life?
Yeah, what would you advise? Are the biggest no-nos or?
So from an Ayurvedic perspective, which is part of why I loved coming into this area of work. I mean, I don't see it as work, but service. Maybe let's say that. We say in Ayurveda that the 42 days after birth, so 6 weeks, determine the next 42 years of your life, which is like, wow. And during this time, we can either choose the path of depletion or the path of vitality. So, and again, like, I know it's really challenging in this modern day world to follow a lot of these protocols, let's say, but there's so many different ways that we can implement it because, if we're not resting, for example, tending to our body, so specifically in Ayurveda, we do a lot of womb massage and belly wrapping to bring all the beautiful organs back into place, close the space of our womb, and to hold mother. Like, it's an emotionally, let's say, chaotic time. Our emotions and our hormones are all coming back into place and we need to be held during this time. So ensuring that we have grounding practices and space to be held, allowing ourselves to receive, which we've talked about before, like really dropping into our feminine flow. We use herbs and diet's a big part too, the water you drink, that's all part of it as well. So what I see is when we don't choose these ways, it's ways of life now that are supporting this new season of our life. We see a lot of women, and myself included, I had a lot of tension points because you have a baby, you go home and it's like, okay, I'm in this whole new world and you kind of want to go back into the way you were living, but you can't. It's not possible. And that's the beautiful thing about giving birth and becoming a mother in this sense of a mother. So
whole transmutation.
I've
I've been processing that more and more. 7 months. Like even going to the gym yesterday, I was like, oh my god, froth. Weight is just the best for me. So tired, got there, and then I moved my body in the way it loves. I was like, yes, it was on a whole new level of energy. And then it was a wave of, okay, like, compassion. This is going to be different.
Might not be able to do
3
this.
months. Bringing awareness and even letting the feeling of maybe grief or sadness, or even, I think it was a bit of shock of realising. Because it was there, but now that I'm pregnant and, 3 months to go.
So excited.
That helps, of course. But knowing it would be different and holding myself with those changes, not again denying, I'll be fine, or brushing it off. Like letting myself go there and be like, okay. And then a new idea came in, how I could exercise. We've got weights in the garage, I'll put Bub in the pram and they can watch me.
And even that, like, you might not even want to do weights, and that's okay too. It's like finding new ways your body wants to move and listening to it, not trying to force yourself back into doing weights if you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of the biggest challenges with that, I think, is the resistance piece and us, which is not just down to the woman. It's unfortunately rooted within society too. So having that support, courage and space to be able to choose differently is what I would say is the most important thing during that time. So you can actively listen to what you actually need and choose that path of vitality, because it will catch up to you. And it catches up to a lot of women, and that's unfortunately why we see postpartum depression, anxiety, because during this time after birth, unfortunately, a lot of women, whether through their own choice, environment, whatever it may be,
strategies maybe.
They don't have the support. It unfortunately catches up to them, and all these challenges and illnesses then progress. So,
and I'd add with my passion in mindset. I'd say I've had beautiful sisters, including yourself, give birth and see your mindset in holding the surrender piece, the trust, that spiritual connection, and also connection to Mother Earth. Like, knowing the many ways of being held or being connected to that because of the souls that you are. And that's been so inspiring to be around. Because then I've seen women who aren't really that deeply connected, and it just seems like, obviously we'll see how I go. I don't have the answers, but actually deep down I do know that it's helped me through so many massive challenges in my life. That's happened really quickly over the last year. And I just know it's
carrying that forth, right?
And that's my passion in sharing this podcast. It's bringing people back to source, whatever we want to call it, and that is really what helps us bounce back. And it's not for everyone, but I know those tuning in are on that frequency of wanting to strengthen that. And I'm getting reminders of like new clients I'm seeing, and part of their intention for working with me is connecting back to their spiritual self, like knowing how much it fuels them, but yet they're getting in their own way to not choose that. And also I'd say on that, as you're speaking, it's like, if you don't have those types of people, not types of people, but if you don't have those environments around you, the people that you interact with, like, seek them out. Because go to workshops or
circles. Get yourself out of your comfort zone. If you know deeply that you want to connect with this part of yourself and live, you know, more authentically connected, really deeply listening, you need to be surrounding yourself with those types of environments, people, because that will continue to strengthen your own, right? It's even harder when you're the one, the black sheep, as they say, amongst whether your family group we were talking about the other day, like putting yourself in the environments that's how you want your life to be, that reflect the kind of life and person that you want to be, so it further supports you, because otherwise it's going to be a lot more challenging.
And that's a choice, right? That's back to mindset of knowing what you deserve and that you matter. Which,
like, from a context of postpartum, that's why there is so much tension, because sometimes the people around you, their lives are all the same. It's staying the same. And you may feel that tension in, I've got to get back into that light, like I've got to, you know.
That's true.
So that also, there's that tension there. So really encouraging women to find other mothers that you align with, friends, support networks, groups that can allow you to step into that new season feeling more supported, held, understood.
Like a stability thing that I feel when you're saying that.
Well, birth does shake you, like it does, it shakes your world, and if you don't have the foundations there, you're going to feel a bit wobbly like a new goat when it's first born.
It's all part of it, right? And I just love knowing that whatever birth we all have, regardless how many children, it's for a reason, and it's
Oh.
to become a certain mum and wife and person's identity. But yeah, the lessons through that, whether it's like really empowering or the opposite or middle, it's like, okay, I really and I hope for all women on this journey of pregnancy and birth that, yeah, I mean, if it's meant to for them, that they create space to, because coming back to my number one of them motivators is empowering people to look within. I just feel that's so vital, not just for our own lives and fulfillment and well-being and all of the abundance, to recognize it's here. It's actually for our evolution of the world, like what we're moving through as a collective, and knowing the more of us that are willing to courageously go within. That's literally me, like, with relief and joy, meeting more souls that are doing that. Wow, okay. Like, we're in this together.
Yeah, you've got a team behind you.
Yeah, the evolution of
Walking
consciousness.
away. Yeah.
And that's the way I operate. Like, I see life being that way, and also to enjoy.
Yes.
I've definitely sharpened that over the years, knowing life is here for enjoyment.
Yes.
Savouring the enjoyment.
Yeah.
And celebrating yourself. Not the judgment, as you said, like, oh, you meditate and then you forget the next 3 days and then you beat yourself up. I used to do that so much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, with grace, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll just jump back in.
Yeah. Or even, like, I've noticed, I sometimes still catch myself and I try and not force myself, but I'm like, I haven't sit, let's sit. But actually the other morning I was like, why am I, like, forcing myself to sit? So I did an art session instead, and I was like, this is meditation. Like, let's have fun with it. Like, let's play.
That's feminine power, right?
Yeah.
And like, we know with our practices, the masculine needed to lead.
Yeah.
With the desire of, let's say, developing more stillness in the mind. That's the feminine, but then the masculine creates that structure. And once that structure is strengthened, then I feel we can kind of
flow in and out of it, yeah.
Bend the rules of what sitting looks like, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I know as many times I've sat to meditate and my body's like, why the fuck are you sitting?
Get up, please.
Yeah.
Move.
And then I've ignored it and it's been like an average meditation session.
You're like, this just made things worse.
But even with a client the other day, you know, he can't meditate at the moment. He's relied on that for years, pull him out of deep depression and alcoholism, and I mean, realising that strategies aren't always helpful at certain times either, which links.
Yeah, and as you're speaking, and I listened to this podcast the other day and it really resonated, and she was speaking about spirituality and how it's not necessarily meditating, doing yoga. Like, it's actually it's the way you live your life. It's not a fad. It's not like wearing flowy linen pants and
Right.
Of course it can be too, and beautiful, you know, handmade jewelry and what we associate with that. Yeah. $60 meat from the markets. It's a way of living, right? So as you said, it's beautiful, obviously, to have those strategies and still allowing yourself to have that space to sit and have those moments. But it's how you move about your day as a whole and who you are as a person as a whole, the kind of life that you're choosing for yourself and for those around you. Like, it's more than just an act of...
Yeah, and finding what spirituality means to you, right?
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's just truth, right? It's trueness.
Yeah, and what's that though? Like with my beautiful husband, I think, where do I notice when he's tapped into something, like what lights him up the most? And that's my reminder of spirituality, because for me, it's many different things and they overlap, like with what lights him up, but I feel I have a lot more things. And that I honestly feel it's part of being a woman.
He might still be discovering. I feel like my partner's the same.
But we have so many faces as a woman. Like, I mean, sorry if I am stereotyping, but it's my own experience.
No.
Of like the multi-dimensions of who we are as women.
Which makes sense. It's our feminine power. Like, it's creativity. That's what
how can you be a primary caregiver and be aware of everything and everyone in the house and so many that's the two arc lines. It reminds me in Kundalini yoga.
Around
the nipples and the head where men have one.
Yes.
But they're less than. It's just women need to be able to
the capacity that we hold.
Have more. Because we're birthing children. Like, it's a whole other.
We're literally connecting heaven to
exactly. It's how we all came through.
Yeah.
But back to spirituality. Over the years I've honed into what lights him up. And then when my ego can sometimes and has gotten in the way to be like, oh, if only, did this or that.
Instead of this.
Like, I know how to fix him, not even fixing's needed, but that's whole spiritual ego that I feel like a lot of us go through on the journey of the stereotype of being spiritual.
What it looks like.
What you said.
Yeah.
But stripping that back and realising, okay, like, has he done things that light him up? And as a divine partner, in divine partnership, it's like, how can I plant those seeds and do it in a gentle way of encouragement? Like, how about, you go for a surf?
Yeah.
Or you go catch up with this mate who always makes you laugh. Spirituality is it's everything.
Literally, everything.
Yeah, I remember looking up the definition years ago.
Yeah.
And for starters, spirit means to breathe.
Wow.
Right?
Oh my gosh. We're all spiritual. We all breathe.
Well, we do, but not consciously.
About to say the breath worker is going to come out and the facilitator's coming out.
I mean, how are you breathing?
Yeah,
but,
very true.
Knowing when we take a beautiful breath. Like sitting with what that meant.
Well, it's life force, isn't it?
Yeah, spirit.
Yeah.
And then the other layer of it, it's in nature, like we connect with it in nature, in others, and then also a higher source, whatever that means.
Wow.
Those three layers. Nature, others, and a higher source. That's what spirit means.
Wow.
And then, you can go deeper and realise that everything that's matter is a form of energy, and atoms just as an illusion that it is matter, but it isn't.
Everything is alive.
Quantum physics, right? Dr. Bruce Lipton.
Well, it's the relationship between everything, hey? Because nature, we think of nature as just being, not just being, but being, maybe environments, trees, birds, which it is, but we are also nature.
Yeah.
Right?
So they don't need to be separate, that's true.
That's powerful, I like that spirit. Spirituality is breath.
Yeah, I found it, I feel, for me personally, that's where more of my grace and ease has strengthened. And when people say to me, oh, you've softened, it's like, I actually see why. Because I'm not putting pressure on myself anymore to sit or to tick off my list of activities of self-care, but rather I'm checking within, back to the relationship within, to then be with what's there, whether it's enjoyable or not. And then naturally I pray, like pretty straight away, that's all coming back to spirit for me. I pray, I send a prayer, an intention, a loving thought. It's not negative, because negativity is not from love or spirit. It's just darker energy, which we all have too, and exist in the world. But the prayer I send out, and then I literally realise, and I look around a room, like I did this the other night, and everything in the room, I was like I'm held. It's not that I has to be a certain way. It's like they're all speaking to me.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I feel it.
Yeah. And I love that, because prayer doesn't have to be, I think also maybe people when they hear prayer, it's like I don't want to speak to God. Get down on your knees.
Go to
the Father, Son. Bit of trauma comes up.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, true. But it's beautiful to hear that, because when
has that been your experience? You can come back to that. Yeah.
Well, what I'm about to say with prayer is that prayer is like, it's not necessarily, which I think growing up in Christian tradition, it's like you're praying to someone to help you fix, like you're praying to God to
like
give him your problems in a way. Yeah.
And escape your
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do you know what I don't know the right terminology, but hearing you say like you feel so supported when you pray is because your prayer is showing you that you have faith in yourself. And also obviously, of course, a higher power, but we're connected to that, right? Like there's that, it's a relationship. Beautiful. So prayer is like just giving yourself the space to be like, I have faith in myself. No matter what I'm going through, like I'm held, I'm supported. Like what a beautiful gift to give yourself. Doesn't have to be connected to whatever you want to call God, like that higher. Krishna. Oh, this music sorry. Dance break. So as you're speaking, I was like, it's really beautiful because it's actually showing yourself how much you deeply believe in yourself and faith within yourself. Like whatever you're going through, life throws you so many different things and it can feel like a lot at times. And knowing when we take that moment to just anchor it all, send love, have gratitude for this, everything that we experience, like how much it lifts, like you notice that it lifts you out of, and maybe you don't need to lift out of it, but there's just more of a lightness to it. And it's okay, I'm feeling this, we're good. Let's feel it.
Yeah, because you have that trust. And you're exactly where you're meant to be. Everything's divine. In line and on time. I love that from another podcast with Dave when he said that. That's my new mantra.
In line and on time.
Everything's divine, in line and on time. Even the shitty things that we see as shitty. Yeah.
In line and on time.
We need to record another rap.
Coming soon.
Beautiful. It is a breath of fresh air, tuning into co-creation when you said that. Like, not the ways I believe we've been enculturated with prayer and systems dominated.
Not above and below, it's like, we are one, like our tat.
Matching tats, I'm with all that is.
What wisdom we had at 16 years old. Really? I have to say that was you, that was Liz. She led that. I was like,
That's separate. Remembering we're co-creators. And that full circle back to helping women be more empowered. To remember our power of, we are co-creators with divine, with consciousness, and how are you choosing to be right now? Is it like allowing what is, or is it resisting? And another key principle I've learned recently on my pregnancy journey.
Your journal is your journey. You write your journey.
So many journals.
She's got a whole bookshelf.
Literally. My husband was like, whoa, you finished that quick. I was like, what do you think 6 months is quick?
A book a day.
I was like, 6 months feels long. Harmony. I may have mentioned it before, but like that's another mantra for me. It's like what's in harmony within me. Actually, first I noticed the disharmony.
How do you notice that?
Cues, body cues, straight away. My body's like, but then diving into the disharmony, it's not actually like, oh, okay, there's something wrong in this environment. It's coming back to, I'm a co-creator. What's coming up for me is this disharmony, an old story, an old belief that I'm not safe in this environment, but I know I am now. Cool. Like breathe through it, come back to harmony. I don't need to escape where I used to just like trauma response leave.
Wow. Yeah.
To seek harmony, but actually that response was never helpful to maintain like a healthy relationship. Because you've got to lean into discomfort.
I feel as you're speaking too, that harmony is like that flow of like divine masculine, and it's like that beautiful harmony. And I love using the word harmony more than balance.
Yeah.
Because nothing, I mean, sometimes maybe, but nothing really is ever in balance or needs to be. It's more about, like, one day we may be more in our feminine flow, like it's harmony, flow.
Reminds me of sound, like harmony, harmonious sound. It's not like me. But it means like that's beautiful. A higher octave.
Go again.
The higher octave, right? If you look at a bouncing beam, you could see one entire, which isn't balanced. So I love that. Never really saw that.
Yeah, and also as you speak, that's literally what Ayurveda is about, especially with your postpartum. It's about bringing your body, everything, your whole being back into harmony, whatever that looks like.
Homeostasis at a physiological level, right?
Yeah.
Which means...
Stasis, is that like stillness? That's what I feel like when you say that.
Yeah, it could be. But it's the balance between your sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic being your stress response, fight or flight or freeze.
Yes.
Or fawn. And then, and then the parasympathetic being your rest, digest, where you notice you're hungry, where you can relax, where you can connect, where you feel grounded. To be human, hey, all these...
Gotta love it.
All these layers.
Gotta love this human journey.
Yeah. Anything else that you wanted to share with others tuning in terms of your service to the world at this point in time?
Yeah, I really feel that collectively there is this rise within women. They're really starting to find their voice, speak up, whatever that looks like. Doesn't need to be actually through your voice, but whether expression through creating and actually listening deeply to what they love, what they want to do. Yeah, I deeply feel this, and I deeply feel this within myself, especially since becoming a mum. And now that I have a daughter too, actually, now that I'm speaking, it's quite powerful to have that reflected and to want that more for myself, but also for her. So yeah, soon I'll be starting women's circles, and that really excites me because providing that space for women to explore their voice and to find what that is for them and to play and have fun with it. And yeah, that is really, really, really important. And yeah, to be with our sisters, to lift each other up. And I really want to encourage like other women, like if you don't have that circle around you, like go out, explore it, find it. Get out of your comfort zone, because there's so much beauty that's found when you step outside of what is normal, comfortable for you. Because that's, it's where the growth is, right?
Yeah.
Feels a bit, but really.
My journal says say yes to new adventures, and I read that every day. I'm like,
yes. Yeah. Do one thing that scares you every day.
Yeah, but it's not even doing it. It might even be like leaning into parts of you that you don't really into. Yeah. That's a new adventure.
Yeah. And continuing to do it even if it feels like, oh, and knowing that it gets not easier, but it just becomes more.
Yeah. The muscle kind of gets stronger.
Yeah.
And having difficult conversations, standing up for yourself. That's a new adventure.
Oh my gosh. And the more you do it, the more you notice actually more of a lightness, because you're not suppressing or holding things anymore. You're actually doing the things that
are in alignment.
Right. Yeah. So that would be my... So I'm really excited to gather more women and have fun, create together and play.
Thank you so much for joining.
No, thanks for having me, sis.
Went so quick, and all those listening who want to connect with Bella, I'll include ways you can connect to Instagram and website in the show notes, and her upcoming circles, which will be held on the Northern Beaches in Sydney. So keep a lookout. But any questions, comments, please leave them. And see you next time. Thanks for tuning in, team. Bye.